And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Challenger Tier, or rather to Formula Sundays as a whole. But Challenger Tier first for sure. United Hungary. With me in the booth is the Kingsman again, and we're gonna look at another decently half-full grid with DJ potentially joining in a second. And Kingsman potentially joining in a second.
Game crashed. Honestly, I don't know what to blame for that, apart from myself. I tabbed out to ping DJ to make sure that he was getting in the lobby, because he is literally the difference whether Nitro qualifies today or not. And he has not responded, but hopefully we'll get him in the lobby. But 11 drivers today, that's more than last week, which is good, which means one person, given everyone's finished, might not get points this week. I believe we were at 9 or 8 last week, so everyone got points, and my game crashed again. This is a sensational start. But I reckon there'll be enough DNFs, or at least one DNF, that I think everyone who finishes gets points again today.
Yeah, I mean, Catalina is sitting in Lando Norris' car. Of course, a high risk of just stopping on the track, I guess. But we will see. I mean, would love to see DJ still connect. Hello, Mr. Fat Snake. Fancy seeing you around here. Will there be a stream for the Rocket League brackets for the tourney? Honestly, I don't know. In the past we tried to at least stream the playoffs, but I think we went with an open scheduling system again instead of one-day playoffs. We just don't really have the manpower. I'm doing these Sunday streams here. I will do like the season opening stream for Rocket League as well. At the same time I'm working full time, making a master's degree on the side. And there's not really many other people who are willing or inclined to stream, so it is really hard to say how much Rocket League is going to be streamed.
Oh, my game's actually loading up now. That's it's a very good start. But yeah, Doom, you don't have to flex on all of us there. You flexed on about 50% of the drivers, probably, in that that employed word. But no.
It's not that hard to be employed, like no front, but yeah, okay. If you speaking opening stream, yeah, that is probably gonna be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I streamed at least one tier playoffs last season myself, off of sort of my back, which was interesting, and I don't know how many, if any, of the other tiers actually got streamed.
There were some streams, I guess. We kind of told people to just tell us their stream and then let them stream as much as they like. You had the added benefit, of course, of having an Ascension game in every single stage of the brackets.
I did. That was very blessed. It was going to be a very, very boring grand finals, and I didn't also know how to tell the teams that I wouldn't be casting the grand finals.
Yeah, if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't Ascension, but that would have been very difficult to say, especially after I'd streamed the series before. But I'd have found a way around it. I'd have just said no to BA or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
is DJ coming or not? Did you hear anything?
He said no.
He said he is not coming.
Well, Nitro asked if he was coming, and DJ said no, even though he checked in. I can't tell if that's mind games or he's actually like not coming.
Gonna go in the last second. I'm gonna go P1.
First wild card, qualifies pole.
Wait, why is Bat? Oh yeah, no. I was like, why is Bats in the house? But yeah, he doesn't own McLaren in Challenger tier, of course.
Yeah, exactly. And Cherry in the Ferrari is going to take provisional pole here with a 16.4. I think that will sort of be, if Nitro is not qualifying, that will sort of be the benchmark. We're looking around a 16, low 16. I don't think we'll see many drivers, or if any, I don't think we'll see any driver head into the 15 in Elite. Maybe more than likely we'll see it in the Elite race, or we might even dip into the 14s. But Challenger, I don't see any of them doing that. And next car to cross the line is going to be Wild Ghost, who had a very unfortunate debut last week, let's say, rigged with technical problems, and he qualifies just ahead of Asuna for now.
Yeah. Yeah, catching up on that as we are watching Bats' quali run. Obviously nice for us to hear that Rocket Sundays is still fun, because we're running kinda low on staff in general there. Engineer's doing like most of the work. I wouldn't say by himself, but like at this point it's him doing the main back-end stuff and like 5 or 6 people on front and back end otherwise who are helping. So it's cool that Rocket Sundays is still kinda running.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get back to this qualifying, where I wonder if Nitro can actually get to Asuna's time on Inters.
Probably not. It wouldn't surprise me. Don't get me wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. But yeah, I don't think he will. And with obviously DJ not racing, Nitro will have wrapped up the championship today. It needed to be a DJ win and a Nitro DNF or 11th place finish for the championship to continue. And with the 1 point margin, it's going to be Nitro picking up a Challenger championship. For all the people that have said Nitro to Elite since the start of the season, as I found out through very harsh seeding, if you win Challenger once, you are permanently banished from the tier, no matter how slow you are.
Yeah, that is correct.
So
adios, Nitro.
Elite is now Nitro is now permanently Elite. He could be the slowest driver in seeding next season, but there is no hope. We will see him in the Challenger tier again.
To be fair, there's little hope we see anyone in Challenger tier again.
Yeah, true. Because of
with the attendance of well, about half the grid for both tiers.
Yeah. Normally start of the season signups are good though, but you have about probably 5-6 drivers that sign up but just do nothing. And Wild Ghost has hit the wall on his second lap here, so he will be going into the pits. I imagine this lap with, I might not have front wing damage, but definitely be in this lap. Rice appears to be on his in lap now, or maybe not. Qualifying, yeah, he's 2/10 down, but he could getting that somewhere else in the lap. But apart from that, everything pretty tame at the moment. Everyone either on an out lap or in the pits.
Yeah, on board with no, Rice is on a hot lap. I think so.
I thought he was way off the pace.
Oh, well, now he is. He kind of just binned it last turn, but he was on pace before. And now I think Catalina is on a hot lap, so... Yep, that is a slight improvement in Sector 1. Now, to be fair, there's not much needed to go P1 here.
Yeah, no, only a 10th even does put Catalina on the provisional pole, with Cherry obviously having to go again. And Cherry is starting his run now, so it'll be very interesting to compare as he finishes Sector 1. But Catalina invalidates her lap, so she will not see an improvement yet on this lap. But it'll be very interesting now as I'm going to head on board with Cherry, and just out of Sector 1, he's slightly down on his time, half a tenth of a second, but again, he is still on provisional pole. The gap to Menov is about 8/10. So if Catalina doesn't improve here, Cherry will be on pole with finish it back. I'll have a bit of wheel spin out of that corner here, and sector 2 is really where you lose or gain all the time, and gain an invalidation in Cherry's case as he invalidates his second lap, same as Catalina.
Yeah, exactly same spot even. So right now I think Asuna and Daddy are still on a lap. Asuna a little bit further in, but he too is struggling with these sector 2 turns. Honestly, might be my personal most hated turns in the entire game. Just so hard to drive them fast. What the Cherry doing?
The Cherry in the pits. But Deddy, after Sector 1, is 3.5 tenths up on his run in Sector 1 alone. At the minute, that puts him directly tied with Menoff for P3. So if he can keep this going for the rest of his lap, he has been validated at the same spot as the two front runners. As we come to the end of Sector 2, it's 6.5 tenths up. Deddy on an absolute flyer here, potentially even a purple Sector 2, if the game isn't bugging him around. But Deddy now has just got to navigate this final sector without a mistake. Gets past Bats, gets out of the way very nicely. And Deddy's just got to floor it to the line now, and he could be seeing himself all the way up into P3, and it is a 17-0, a bit of drop-off in the final sector. But that will not bother him as he gives his teammate Bats a bit of a tow here on his lap. But very nice time from Deddy, puts him into the podium places for the qualifying.
Yeah, but Menop, for example, is just on another lap as well. He's currently even improving by a little bit in the first sector, and there's still a lot of track to come.
Yeah, there is a lot to come. I'm going to switch to Fabian, who I think may have just completed a lap. Again, I'm probably wrong, but yeah, Fabian just completed a lap, which put him up to P7. A bit of the way off out of 6th. Rice is about 6 tenths ahead. And Bats has invalidated on that lap, and I switched to Menoff now, who after sector 2, 1.5 tenths up. He's going to need to find a bit in the final sector if he's going to get past Deddy up into P3. To the line we go, ERS deployed, and yes, he gets that time. It's a 16.9 on the board, so the third runner into the 16s, and Menoff finds himself in P3. Obviously, there'll be a few drivers behind in Bats, Rise, and potentially even Fabian if he can find complete pace that will think that they have P3 in qualifying today.
Fabian just going in after his lap. See, Wild Ghost is still running. He's also up on his time by half a second almost. Could be... Oh no, he is actually quite a bit away. But he could be getting to Fabian with a little bit more of an improvement here in the last turn. Which didn't look too bad, honestly. But yeah, he's barely used any ERS as well.
He's on none. Was he on none for the entire lap, maybe?
I mean, I'm not sure if this is still the meta, but I thought being on none was the meta.
I thought being on medium was the way to go. But I mean, potentially prove me wrong. As Bats is looking to go on his second hot lap after the first invalidation. I didn't see how far up he was after sector 2, but he got purple sector, which means there might be a good time coming in from the former elite driver. Now floors it to the line. It's a 17-1, so no position change, but he does put himself 1/10 behind his teammate in P5. And Rice, though, is 4.5 tenths up here, so he will more than likely dislodge all of them and slot his way into P3.
Yeah, I've been told running medium is the meta. So yeah, whatever Wild Ghost is doing there is not working out. And yes, I am a Hungary hater, Mr. Go. I just can't stand driving the track, and I don't think it's necessarily fun for racing neither.
Yeah, no. So I think Challenger will give us the best content of the night. Me and Doom were talking about this in the green room. We believe elites without Seagull and Lauda being within a second of each other could be very, very boring.
Yeah, these
Bit of a
two,
snooze fest, as you will.
yeah, these two are gonna be the McLarens. Question is, who of the
Yeah,
two is gonna get the engine failure tonight?
probably Lauda, knowing his luck.
Yeah, true. Actually,
That's like saying who's gonna have a lap one crash in Challenger.
you and Lauda at the back for Elite. You say that, but that is just you and Lauda at the back of Elite for 2 turns.
Yeah. That's just you guys saying, oh, how long will it take us to get back to P1 and P2? Mr. Gull.
Yeah, you'll car through. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, that is fair enough. I get that. I respect that. Well. Also, this is the last stream, I think, on my current PC. New one arrived. I'm curious to try out how far I can push that thing for the streams.
Yeah, final round's not getting streamed, guys. You heard it here first. Elbozos. No championship fight, no stream. We can't be bothered. Honestly.
It's gonna explode.
Yeah, probably will. But yeah, the only car out on track at the minute is Wild Ghost. Obviously in P8 at the moment. We'll try and look to get to Fabian. He would need 1.2 seconds if he's going to get bats for P6. So he needs an absolute mega lap. Starting off Sector 1, he is slightly up, so I think his trajectory needs to be getting into the 17s and challenging Fabian for that point. But one thing we haven't mentioned is Catalina has taken back provisional pole off Cherry with a 16.4, although both will have a second or third go at getting pole, and the fight for pole really only between those two, but can one of them get into the 16.3s and Wild Ghost is invalidated?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Wild Ghost is just using this quali session as a training session, honestly. He's had fuel for ages. And yeah, he's just going and going and doing more laps, never using his ERS. I think, well, if you're leaving the pit now, it's probably gonna be a little bit tight. That is Daddy, I think, coming out now. Nitro and Asuna both not bothering anymore.
Yeah, there's no chance you can get around. It might even be a struggle for the Daddy right at the back to get around in time. He's going to have to deploy some battery, I think, to even get there. But first car on a lap is going to be the Aston Martin of Fabian, looking to, I mean, he's going to have to get a huge improvement to go to P6. So I think at this point, this is just a bit of practice for him, get some laps in, unless he pulls off an absolute surprise and it takes P3 off Rice.
We will see. I don't think he's gonna take anything though with that invalidation. Gonna be P7 for Fabian. But it's a little bit closer to everybody else, honestly. He's just 0.3 away from P3.
Fabian might be beached. Yeah, Fabian, oh no, okay, he's waiting for the other cars. For you. Well, that is a relief. We don't see Fabian disqualified at any point, but one thing that might affect Catalina here is Bats being right ahead, but Bats, well, someone invalidated, Deddy invalidated his final lap. I don't think he may have even made it to the line. So Deddy does not get any improvement. Bats is 1/10 up. That will currently only put him ahead of his teammate. So it'll be very interesting to see what he can do all the way to the line. Obviously, he'll want to get ahead of Deddy. He is probably better on race pace compared to his teammates. So he'll floor it again to the line, and it is, yeah, nice and just ahead of Menop, who, again, is 2/10 up himself. Next car to the line isn't going to be Catalina. She jumps into the pits, which leaves it as can Cherry dislodge Catalina from the top spot. I haven't seen any timing in the sectors, but a lot of ERS in the tank. And no, he can't. ERS being highly unused there, but he keeps P2 for now. Rice to the line. No improvement for him. He stays P3. And Menop
Ooh.
Was that half a second?
Yep,
Did
it
I see
was.
Menov half a second up? Could he take pole here? Oh wow.
Oh my god, yeah, holy shit, Manov just snipes pole here. Phantom
Where's
Bolt
that
coming
been?
out here by the kick driver. Holy shit, I did not have him on my list at all for this pole position.
He was only 2/10 up after sector 1. So, wow. Impressive, and it's Menov who takes pole position in Hungary. What a result! Only 7/1000ths of a second ahead of Catalina and 7/100ths of a second ahead of Cherry. Out of absolutely nowhere, Menov snipes that P1, and then it's the two Hasses 5 and 6, Fabian 7, his teammate in P8 with Asuna 9th, and Nitro starting from the back in P10.
Yeah, very curious where this is going to be going. Now with a new pole sitter as well. I'm fairly certain Manov did not have a pole yet. But very interesting.
I do not want my game. I do not want my game to crash.
Uh,
Priorities. Oh, I'm in a car.
Yeah, I figured.
Why am I in a car?
I figured as much. Don't worry.
Why has game put me in car?
Because you joined late to spectate.
Oh, because my game crashed.
Yes.
L. Ugh. Guess I gotta do what I did in China then. Just watch, and retire in the pits.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get Kingsman lap 1 on board commentary. Or Doom will just take it away.
I just go on your on board as well.
You just hit like this is what they should do. They have just an F2 car at the back, and it's like it's Crofty, like on board,
Yeah.
like just screaming.
It's
just
like
screaming.
the Pope car.
Yeah.
he's driving around the track in the commentary booth.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
would be
like-
fun.
It's like,
Please do
oh,
the
I've crashed
F1.
into Oscar Piastri.
Oh shit. His little wanker.
Championship back on.
All non-British drivers suddenly in grave danger.
Oh wait, they've got assisted launch in this tier? What the
I
hell?
don't think so.
I didn't have to put clutch down, so...
You should have manual race. What?
I mean,
I'm not
I
sure
do
if they
personally.
exist for formation lap. Not too sure about
Maybe
that.
not. Well, no one's spun so far.
Hmm?
Might crash into Nitro for the fun of it,
Yeah, just fucking kill him.
honestly.
This is an executive order. The mafia compels you.
What's he gonna do, report me?
Yeah, for real. Like, how are you gonna report someone who isn't even driving? Ghost of the Hungaroring.
Five gifted subs and I kill Nitro.
Mr. Doom sick again. Yeah, I'm actually like whenever the weekend hits, illness hits. It's crazy. I had like I think 38.7 or 8 degrees yesterday. I have slept through the night. Well, barely. Mainly fever dreamed through the night. It's gotten a little bit better now. I am pumped with medication. But yeah. I'm waiting for a weekend that I can just enjoy normally.
What do you mean you've got Formula Sundays? Of course you're enjoying it.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot that. I'm loving life in general. All my problems go away.
Oh, Cherry's left the session.
Aye. Well, his AI parked perfectly into the grid spot though.
Oh, 1.1, yeah, I might be the best. Okay, I'm up to P3 somehow. Okay, the lobby might be bugged. It says I'm P1. No, I'm P11. Okay.
No, it's fine, So, race start. Lights are out. And who is getting the best exit?
Oh,
I mean,
Nitro's lost a bit of his front wing already.
oh boy. Was it you?
It was not me, no, it was Wild Ghost. He tried to go for an early move. And Cherry's AI has gone bowling with Fabian.
Yeah, there were a lot of people running deep there. Catalina has also claimed P1 already, and Rice is jumping up to P3 here, at least is trying to. He's getting attacked by bats.
I need to get out of Fabian's way, not disrupt his race. Speedrun make it. Apart from that, it's very bland. There's nothing going on. Cherry AI has fallen to P9 though. And Wild Ghost seems to have made some very nice positions up to P6. So brilliant start for him as much as he destroyed Nitro. It's a good start for him.
Yeah, Nitro gonna have a little bit of a time digging through the field here. He said he's on 50-50 wings, and well, Hungary is notoriously difficult to overtake. Maybe they should just revamp some of that Sector 2 to make the straight a little bit longer. Like, just tilt the little S section a little bit more to the right.
I'm just stalking Fabian into the pits, don't mind me. Fabian has also sped in the pit lane.
Damn. One of these days. I swear, if we could just start the races in lap 2, Fabian would be Challenger Tier champion.
He might be. There we go, I am retired. Woohoo. Thank goodness for that. So, yeah, what's happening? Oh, my controller's disconnected, so it's not letting me see anything. Oh, this game loves me. There we go. I'm back. And yeah, Catalina's already drove off 1.4 seconds the gap to Menoff. It really does ask the question whether Menoff's setup was more built for qualifying compared, and Bats has already picked up a 3-second time penalty the morning. So yeah, tough for him, but yeah, with Cherry back in the lobby now, it'll be very interesting to see how quickly he can pick up all those positions, because he has got a mountain to climb.
Yeah, Nitro's not too far ahead though, so these two probably can join their efforts to climb through the field. Cherry is about to overtake Asuna, I'm pretty sure. DRS activated, and here we go, easy move. There's not much Asuna can do. I don't think Asuna wants to fight this neither. I think he knows Cherry is just faster pace in general.
I think Asuna would rather be watching the Liverpool match right now. That's something I think I know. But,
dude, you can believe me, I would much rather watch Cologne playing right now as well, but...
No thanks, I don't want to be left here on my own. And Fabian's pitting again. Maybe this is Fabian pitting to retire. He's got the 10-second penalty. And maybe he's saying it's just not his day. He's had enough. Or maybe he's serving his 10-second very early. With a new front wing. Okay, he's got front wing damage again somehow.
Can you guys watch the entirety of Premier League with only Sky? Or the Zone?
I can't watch the entirety of it. We missed some of the 3 o'clock matches.
Okay.
But then we can watch like most of the games.
Yeah, so you're getting scammed as well, because in Germany it's the same thing.
Yes.
Like, the Zone and Sky just split the matches. Oh shit, Wildco spun.
Well, that's another position they don't have to gain, as Cherry picked up a 3-second penalty. However, he's all over the back of Nitro. Given Nitro's wing damage, Cherry will want to get past Nitro as soon as possible. Pulls to the inside now. Both of these top drivers, Nitro though, being held back a little after that lap 1 contact, and Cherry looking to get the move done here, and he does get it done. It does show wing damage is such a killer around Hungary, and Nitro's efforts to get through the field might be a bit cut here. And speaking from experience now, I absolutely know how difficult it is to cut through the field with a lot of the incidents happening in front of you that aren't even your fault, just absolutely affect your race. And Fabian is a few seconds away from being lapped already.
It's a tough time out there. Yeah, Jimsky's saying that's why you pirate. While that is certainly true, I am just pirating my streams from Yap's account, so easy peasy. Now there's actually relive on Sky as well, so they just show the full match, but 2 hours later. And that's probably what I'm gonna be doing tonight then, because then the game starts at 21:30, which is just when we should be done with Elite Tier. I can watch the whole game either way. Yannaman saying I'll be racing if we lead by 3 in the halftime. Brother, we're not gonna score 3 goals in the next 4 games, man.
That's what I said, and we've actually won a home game, an away game, and kept 3 clean sheets in a row.
Wait, who are you on?
Bristol Rovers. Yeah, you won't know who they are, I know.
Yeah. It sounds like a pretty mid-table team.
4th division team, yeah.
4th division, holy shit.
4th division. Yep. Yes. Doom. It is holy shit, yes.
Oh well.
Could be a lot worse, trust me.
I'd like to think of us as a 2nd division team as well. It's kind of scary. In 2nd division, all the games are like, yeah, we should win this. That should be winnable. And now in 1st division, it's like, okay, yeah, so we might not be fucked against these guys. And that's about the best rating you get.
Yeah, well, see, I say that we should beat every team in the division we're in currently. We started off with a 1-0 loss to one of the relegation threatened sides.
That's crazy.
My expectations were very quickly cut to 0 for this season, and now they've started winning. They beat the team that beat Man United in the cup as well.
Yeah. So we did get a 96 minutes double whammy, like 2 goals to just win in overtime of regular game time against the 3rd division team in the 1st round of cup. It is really chaotic whenever we play. Honestly, Yannaman, you could just race, man. They're not gonna score until 90+6 anyways.
I think the whole point of him saying if they're 3-0 up means there's a very small chance I want to race. Also, if we focus back on the race for like 1 second, then we can go back to talking about Cologne's lack of scoring.
Yeah, no.
Cherry's got past Deddy into P5. Yep. So he's making his way slowly but surely back up through the field. His next person is in the other half, and Fabian is, I believe, stuck in that pack. So trying to get out of the way for everyone, but. Yeah, maybe you can give Cherry a hint of DRS on the straight.
Yeah, it might help him that Fabian is there, honestly. If he gets the DRS here, I think Fabian is going to move to the right on the end of the straight anyways. Yeah, and Cherry has DRS here, so gonna gain him a few tenths.
Yeah, and just make sure he doesn't
ignoring blue flag. Yeah, no, Fabian is getting, like... I don't know, this should not be allowed to be broadcasted.
Fabian is like how everyone feels with EA every year.
Yeah,
EAFC every year. It's like why is it broken and why does it hate me?
Yeah, take down Fabian's stream, please. Which admins in the chat?
Wait, is Fabian streaming this?
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, okay. Wait,
I might.
There's a little bit of a banging here between Bats and Rice.
Oh wow, yeah, that allows Cherry to catch up as well. I think Menoff might have had a bit of a spin because Cherry is right all over the back of these two. I'm switching to Fabian's stream to see his reaction to all this nonsense. He's not happy, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I've seen Fabian happy is.
Yeah, he's getting told to cede position to, I don't know. He is. He's making inaudible noises, shall we say. As Menoff is the first driver to come into the pit lane here. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he does. As well as Nitro. Nitro obviously needing that front wing changed. And Wild Ghost has spun again here. So not a good sign for his race, but he won't be losing P10 anytime soon. As Fabian...
Cherry is... honestly, he's just losing his car left and right here. His corner exits are absolutely wild. Oversteering pretty much every single time. The info on the medium tires that I have don't really tell me they are too bad by now. So I wonder why people are already coming in. I see the mediums at like 20, 5 to 30% here. So
Yeah.
I would have thought you could drive them to like lap 11 or so to not have to go that long on the hards.
Yeah, probably. How long do we reckon? Because Fabian, I've just seen on stream, got blue flags. You know, Cherry almost binned it. How long before Fabian gets blue flags? Since he's looking to go past, obviously, all these runners here, because he is actually quicker than them with the newer tyres. So I wonder how long before Fabian gets another 10-second penalty for ignoring blue flags, even though he is literally making. I thought that was it. Then I
Yeah,
saw that
same.
notification pop up, and I thought that was it. But Fabian is getting out of the way. He's not got DRS somehow, even though he's literally right behind Bats on the straight. And yeah, let's Cherry go again. He is not fussed with blue flags, so he will let that race continue. But if Cherry's habit of
contact between Bats and Rice, and Bats for sure lost some of his front wing there.
Yeah, as the front wing end plate gone on the right hand side as Wild Ghost adds to his troubles and picks up a 10-second speed in the pit lane penalty. So yeah, Bats will be very, very slow, I imagine, across Sector 2, especially with those worn medium tyres here. And it will allow Cherry and Fabian to catch up an absolute landslide here. As, yeah, a bit of a lag moment there, I think. Or my game's just like lagging around for fun now.
Honestly, nothing lags for me here, but sure. Might be a you issue, I'm saying.
Yeah, it probably is. I will not be surprised if it is. But yeah, looking at Fabian's stream, he is like all over the back of Cherry and Bats, and if the game wasn't so like stupid, he probably would have cleared these three and been allowed to go on with his own race. But yeah, Bats is now going to look for a move to P2. Rice defending the inside here. They both look to go side by side through it. Bats will get the DRS, but a bit of contact allows Cherry in, and Bats sends Cherry almost into the oblivion. Good thing I'm going to get a replay on Fabian's stream, but mighty contact between second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, Bats they're intending probably to head back into the slipstream, but Cherry was already right beside him, and it kind of just ended up ramming Cherry off the road. Oh my god. I mean, Fabian left Cherry through there, but it was a little bit of a brake check jump scare for Cherry.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame it. Cherry probably like code brown for Cherry, but yeah, he is getting blue flag warnings pretty much like every time a car's close to him. So I won't be surprised to see like angry Fabian again, or hear angry Fabian again in a minute. But Bats, in other news, has dropped off of Rice's DRS. That wing damage causing him a bit too much issues, and our race leader Catalina brings herself into the pits now. And will we see any of those runners in second, third, or fourth do it? No, we won't. So Rice temporarily takes the lead on track, and I believe Cherry is going to look to get a move done on Bats here. Pulls to the inside and goes down the inside. Lovely move done from Cherry, and now he will look to chase the other Polish man in the Williams. And with a bit of a damaged front wing, I think Bats will fall a bit off of these two now.
Yeah, I think getting past him was the hardest part, honestly. Oh, Bats looked like he could fight with Rice at least, but yeah, I think as soon as Cherry at least breaks free here, yeah, he might be cooking. I think either way, Bats should probably pit now. Undercut is very strong on this track, also I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because it's a lot of corners. And Fabian's next complaint, that he's keeping up with the race leaders, what could have been without those two pieces of contact. But Cherry is half a second behind Rice here. If he doesn't pit this lap, an overtake looks more than likely. It just depends how far he wants to push his medium tyres and how far he wants to let Catalina get ahead, because obviously Menop pulled that directly, and here they go, all three. It looks first, second, and third on track. Driving into the pits, I believe Deddy will stay out to stop the double stack. And so Deddy will take the lead on track as we head into lap 12. But Catalina is approaching quickly.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna get Daddy before the end of this lap, I guess. But
No, probably not.
yeah, she is probably well clear. Oh, actually, I mean, Manup pitted like 3 laps earlier. So, like, even though
So did
it was
Nitro.
kind of early, but, like, the undercut worked out big time. He's gained 7 seconds or so.
Yeah, same with Nitro, honestly. Big move from him as Deddy picks up 3 seconds, and I mean, the grid is just stacking up with penalties at this point. Catalina, Menop, and Rice, the 3 without, so they might see benefit, especially Rice might see benefit from it at the end. Obviously, Nitro, with that fully, I assume, fixed front wing now, will look to keep Rice and Cherry behind for as long as possible, but
Yeah.
those fresh hot tires should give Cherry and Rice the edge, but it just depends how long.
Nitro also with the undercut here. He has already pitted.
Yeah.
So he is actually net P3 here and in a position to chase after the top 2. Curious though how long he's gonna be able to hold that.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. It's the last, no, not the last, but Deddy, the last of the front runners, comes into the pits and, much to his joy, releases Fabian from blue flags until Catalina approaches in like a lap or two's time, and he gets the PTSD of them back. So, do we hope for a safety car now so Fabian can catch back up?
I mean, it needs to come rather soon, right? He is not allowed to overtake once it forms the queue, so whenever Catalina is overtaking Fabian, he's just gonna be stuck a lap behind eternally either way.
Yeah, because this game is made by EA, and
Yep.
they don't know that in real life people who are a lap down get to unlap themselves. I suppose with
It's
the
kind
simple
of
mechanics of the game.
crazy how this is not a feature in all those years.
Yeah,
Like,
we've been asking for it for ages. I know since I played, which was 2021, they've been asking for a feature of a lap down. But I guess with everything as easy as they've got it at the minute breaking, like they've somehow managed to break Bahrain, one of the curbs in Bahrain, and I believe somewhere else and China,
China.
which is stuff just from previous years. So, like, could you imagine them trying to code that into the game?
Yeah, it's a small indie company after all. A little bit of overtaking attempts here between Cherry, Rice and Nitro. Don't think anything fruitful coming out of it though. Seems like Nitro is staying ahead, and Nitro and Menep are very similar on pace. Catalina is outpacing them quite a bit. Let me open my stats real quick. There we are. So last lap, Catalina with a 120.2, Menep with a high 20.5, and then these 3 guys with a 20.7.
Yeah, and well, Nitro and Rice, and a little bit of fighting between them here on the straights, and Rice pulls side by side. This isn't somewhere you normally see a move, but it's looking like very likely. But Cherry now sticks a nose down the inside of Rice. This is a brilliant fight between the 3. Can Cherry hold it out? Obviously, Cherry and Rice both will get DRS. No, he can't. Rice holds on to P4, so I imagine Nitro will see himself slip to P5, but it's whether Cherry or Rice is going to hold P3 going into this. Cherry takes the inside line, but Rice makes it to the corner first. Runs really wide, though, and that keeps Nitro in P4. Can Nitro hold on? He gets the slipstream, but Rice has the inside line and pushes his way through, and that roadblock has been cleared by both of them.
Yeah, Nitro did not have the DRS, so even though he had the slipstream there, Rice in better position and with DRS of course, a bit higher speed. And Nitro ends up losing 2 positions here, and what's potentially even worse, Daddy has cleared up to these guys as well, so he may join the fight. Nitro can't even relax and focus on attacking, because another move by the Haas behind may be coming.
Yeah, what happened to Bats, by the way? Because Bats was pitted with the leading group. Maybe he changed his front wing, but he's now 3 seconds behind. Yeah, he's 3 seconds behind Deddy, at least. And Deddy came in a lap later and was about 2 seconds off of that pack. So it'll be very interesting to see if Deddy clears Nitro here. Nitro obviously will get DRS from Rice in front, so he will look to push on. But Deddy, I don't think, who isn't as quick as the guys ahead, might not be able to make a move as quickly, but he'll look to put pressure on because he's got 5 lap fresher tyres.
Yeah, Deddy, of course, with the long-term advantage here, and yeah, has kind of survived his disadvantage by overcutting everybody else. And we're gonna see, honestly, as you said, 5 laps it was, advantage between Deddy and Nitro. Nitro one of the first pitters, Deddy one of the latest. I wonder if that makes up for the difference in pace these two should have.
Yeah, maybe it does, but Nitro has dropped out of the 1 second margin of Rice. Same with Cherry up front. So Cherry obviously looking to make a charge with that 3 second penalty, extending his race a bit here, as Nitro obviously way out now, and Deddy is closed in massively, only 2 tenths behind here. So Deddy will be looking for a move. Those hard tyres really struggling at the moment. So Deddy will probably be looking for a move on the main straight, but apart from that, there's no real gaps open. I think the next overtake we might be looking at, as Deddy can clear Nitro on the straight here, will be Bats onto Nitro, but we do get a bit of side-by-side action into the first turn. Deddy's going to hang it around the outside here and looks to get the better traction down on exit, and with the DRS assistance, gets it done with the inside line into this, but Nitro fighting this all the way back around the outside. Lovely fight between the two. Still alongside, but Nitro that doesn't back out yet. He's still alongside through all of Sector 1. Nitro eventually backs out. Brilliant fight between the Haas and the RB, but Nitro eventually gives way.
Yeah, it would have been suicidal to try and stick a wheel on the outside there. I could argue there was a space for it for a while, and Deddy even tried to leave space on the corner entry, but this is just not a turn you take side by side. So yeah, Nitro backing out there, probably a good decision. Well, kind of crazy, honestly. The man who came in here saying he could drive mid-15s, which would have been a second clear of the pole time. Kind of struggling to maintain his race here in the midfield.
Yeah, get called out, Nitro. You hear that? You couldn't have done a 15. That's what me and Doom say. No chance.
No, I say he might have done it, but it's still surprising that he's struggling so much.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea about tyre wear or any of that, but yeah, honestly, Nitro knew. But
coincidentally, I know Nitro's tyres, and it's only on 28%, so it's not horrible.
Yeah, Nitro to whatever the tier is going to be below Challenger. And the big news now, Rice has a 3 second penalty, so Cherry's worries of getting that 3 second gap have diminished. However, he is on an absolute charge after Menoph in P2. What could have been if his AI didn't take over lap 1? He seemingly had the pace to push on with anyone in contention, as Cherry is the next car to lap Fabian.
I think it would have been clear two-way battle between Catalina and Cherry if Cherry was there from the get-go. I was about to say, by the way, everybody but Wild Ghost has 3 seconds of penalties, but now it's everybody but Cherry and Wild Ghost, who both have Fabian. 6 seconds penalties. Yeah, Fabian has a 10-second penalty, of course.
If he reports that, we'll probably...
I think that's going to be removed.
I can give an unbiased opinion because I'm not a ref, but that should be removed.
Actually, we may call on you for backup ref or whatever.
Oh, no. I don't want responsibility. I've got too much of that.
Okay, never mind. We're not calling on you.
Oh, phew. Good. What is Seagull in chat and just said, yeah, no, it's not. We'll remove it. Oh, they're so good. Well, that issue opens up for Cherry as yellow flags. I assume that's Fabian letting the pack through.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wouldn't
it
surprise
is.
me if it wasn't. But yeah, Cherry's given himself a real bit of issue here. Obviously, with getting that 6 seconds, that sixth penalty, he now has to clear Menoff, which he is looking to do. But he also has to pull now an extra 3 seconds onto him. And that is an absolute task, because Menoff is putting in a brilliant performance. As much as we didn't expect him to be on pole, he still kept up in second in the race.
Yeah, but I think he may be struggling to even get home in second at all. Like, going over the line in second position is one thing, but it's 5 more laps still. I do think with Cherry's pace, he may even be able to just drive out the 3-second gap that he needs because of his 6-second time penalty.
And there you go. There's the move from Cherry. It was so crucial he got it done sooner rather than later, and it's a lovely move again. He uses turn 1 to his absolute advantage, and it's a gorgeous move from the Ferrari as he has absolutely cut his way through the field like a hot knife through butter. Now he won't catch Catalina. That is 99% positive, almost 100%, unless Catalina spins. Also, congrats to her. As it stands, she is the only driver on the grid without a penalty to her name. So she's done very well there. And Wild Ghost has spun again, facing the wall this time. But safety car not coming out. Might beached himself. Never mind.
No,
he
he's
gets
gone.
underway and back into the pits.
Manoff also facing a serious drop in pace right now. His last lap was a 121.9, which almost makes me think that he is, or he had either some mistake or his tires have absolutely dropped it, because it is a whole second slower or more than anybody up until Bats. So, Manoff right there, yeah, even his last lap was a full 2 seconds slower than Cherry's. And like for comparison, Cherry is the lapping 120s, whereas everybody else is at least in the high 20s, like 20.9 or even mid 21. Cherry's fastest lap is also like a second faster than anybody else's, except Catalina.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. But Fabian moves up to P9 with Wild Ghost pitting. However, he is on the soft tyres, but can he pull 11 seconds? Well, we know one thing's certain. Bats can have 6 seconds of penalties. He picks up.
I was on board with that one, though. It wasn't entirely his fault. I can imagine there being a report for penalty removal.
But he did pick up another 3 seconds nonetheless, just saying.
Yeah.
As it stands, he is on 6 seconds worth of penalties, and Cherry, as you mentioned, has already pulled that gap and is also chasing Catalina down. The gap was 11 seconds. It's now at 9.8. So it really, Cherry really going to be looking back at that disconnect and sat thinking what could have been from this race weekend. As 9 seconds the gap now. He needs a miracle or a Catalina mistake to make his way back into this race.
I mean,
but
even if he gets there, he has 6 seconds of time penalties, and he is not going to get P1.
Well, I mean, it depends where Catalina's instance is. As Bats makes a lovely move down the inside of Nitro. A bit of wheel spin on exit. Can he stick it? Nitro coming back at it. Can he grab the inside line? Yes, he can. And bit of contact between the two. Sends Nitro round. And there you go. Bats has got the move and needs to pull 3 seconds. But yeah, Bats does get it done eventually.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to see whether or not Bats just kind of closed the door on him, or Nitro was just late to hold his position there. I did not see Nitro's POV there.
I think it was. I had a sort of outside point of view. It looked to him more. It was a late sort of move from Nitro.
Yeah, it looked like Bats was clear from my perspective as well, but I was of course on Bats' on board, so objects in the rear mirror may be further away.
Yeah, as we've got a fight for P9. Both cars are lapped down, but it's for 1 or 2 points here. Menoff obviously not Menoff. Wild Ghost with 16 seconds and Fabian with 10, which I'm convinced are getting removed. So as long as Fabian can hold Wild Ghost up and make sure he doesn't drop 16 seconds to him, he should be good to stick out P9. But it'd be nice to see Fabian having a fight for position. He's been probably upset, and rightfully so.
I was about to say, he's not gonna get much of a fight, though. This is fresh softs against mediums that Fabian has been driving the entirety of the race after his lap 2 pit stop.
Let me cope, Doom.
Yeah,
Doom.
yeah.
I'm coping
So,
for Fabian.
I think what Fabian should aim at is lose less than 6 seconds. So even if there is something in the rulebook that makes us unable to remove his blue flag penalty, he's still gonna get it on time penalties in the end.
Yeah, and as Wild Ghost drives away from Fabian, the next big fight up is the last podium spot taken in Zandvoort today by Isaac Hadjar. And it would be a shock, I think, if Menop was able to hold on here. Rice on the fresher tyres. Can he pull it back? 15 laps Menop has been on those hard tyres. So he's absolutely fighting with every turn of the car to keep this going. And Rice has dropped out of the DRS, so we won't see a move as of yet. But this will be a battle all the way to the checkered flag.
Also, I'm convinced Fabian is cheating. Someone check his PC. Because his wear on the mediums he's been driving the entire race is the same as Nitro's hards, who he has been pitting halfway through the race for.
Well, I don't think that's the case.
Well, maybe the tool just blatantly lies to me. This could be real, honestly.
What does the tool say his tyre wear is?
Fabian's tyre wear is 50% apparently. Nitro's is 44.
That's accurate. Yeah, I'm watching Fabian stream. His average tyre wear is about 50%.
No, that's fucking crazy though,
crazy.
No?
That's like, yeah. Unless Fabian's got like this and Rice's time
nice,
in the podium is over. But that's actually crazy. Either Fabian is doing some hella good tyre wear, like Tyre Whisperer, or like I don't know, maybe he's got like the goated setup. Either way, that is hella impressive. Or maybe the tool's lying to you about nitros. We'll never know. But we head into the final lap now with Catalina leading the way, as she's done pretty much all the way apart from the pit stops. And yeah, it's been an absolute comfortable race for her. And yeah, fair play to her. Hasn't made a mistake all the way through. And as it stands, is looking good for a race win.
Yeah, Rice is still eyeing for that on-track P3 finish. Manif could still make a mistake, netting him another time penalty. Also, Rice has to worry about Daddy behind, who is only on 3 seconds, so if Rice loses too much time here, he may still lose that P4.
Yeah, he might, but it looks very unlikely, I think, that he drops 3 seconds. Because if he does drop 3 seconds and Deddy stays on the same pace as Rice...
Well, he only needs to drop 1 second.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't think he's going to do that neither. So yeah, it is rather unlikely, as you said.
Yeah, it's very unlikely, but Wild Ghost picks up 3 seconds, gives Fabian a bit of a cushion, but round the final corner, it's Catalina for the win in Budapest, followed by Cherry to the line. What could have been race for him without the AI, as Rice 10 seconds back, an absolute charge at the end from Cherry, as Rice is going to get P3 on track, but it's going to be Menop, the pole sitter, rounding out the podiums, and Deddy takes P5, bats in P6, kind of hold it on. Nitro is going to get P6, and was that Wild Ghost to spun on the final corner?
Yeah.
So there's still a chance Fabian gets back ahead of him. Fabian gonna claim P9 for the moment, as Asuna will be the final car left out on track, and well, he must have had a very boring Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah, Asuna did not see anybody throughout the entirety of it, and oh, he's coming home to get some nice points here. In P8. Well, I'm sure he could or wouldn't have complained about it a little bit more more action around him. But it's all about building experience, I guess. You're gonna get better with the game either way. Lots
Exactly.
of the time, I think, for newcomers, the hard part about driving this game is being consistent um,
Yeah.
for like the 40 minutes that a race like this takes.
That's Catalina's first win, by the way. Just thought I'd point out
Oh, is that
Catalina
so?
Catalina's first race win has come in Hungary. So congrats to her.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
for
good
real.
job
Yeah,
to her.
it was a
That was
clean drive.
that looked very well managed. Looked like someone
Yeah.
who had experience in that before. So congrats, Catalina! First race win and cleanest driver. The only one without a penalty. Nitro was your driver of the day. Cherry did his best from the back of the grid to make some impact, but got nothing in the end, apart from the fastest lap. And there we have it. Hungarian Grand Prix over. Nitro is still your season 19 challenger champion, but in a race that he'll probably want to forget.
Yeah. Eventful race either way here. Yeah, I don't know. It was a fun one, honestly, given that it's only half a grid. Let's hope for a similar experience in Elite here in a bit. We're gonna hop into a quick break and then we'll be back with after it. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Hello people, we are back with Elite here. It is once more, oh no, we have 12 drivers on the grid actually, that is crazy. Kingsman decided to make his Elite tier comeback.
No, I didn't want to. I literally like I went to go get a drink, talk to my family. I come back, join, and the lobby's literally starting. And like Doom. I think Doom just likes the lap one like back of the grid.
Hey, this is not on me.
This. You could have warned me.
To be fair, I thought you were gonna join when Quali was already going either way, which wouldn't have helped you. You still would have been sat in a car in the race, but
I've now taken up a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I can now troll people. Yes.
Yeah, you can just drive your car straight up into a wall, like you just don't want to drive.
Hell yeah.
I'll just retire in the pits, please.
But qualifying, yeah, I will. I'm actually like tabbed out right now. Because I've got something to figure out. Someone's like frantically DMing me.
Oh damn. Yeah, I am. Frantically DMing is always fun.
Yeah, frantically telling me no fun. I know.
Frantically telling you... What? Sigma? There we are. So, Lauda is on Inters. How about we spectate the first real racer out there? Being Speed Racer, a movie I recently watched and was very greatly confused about. It's a proper movie to watch while on substances, I'd say. It probably makes more sense then.
What, the F1 movie?
No, Speed Racer.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like the F1 movie was supposed to be grounded in realism.
That was definitely not grounded in realism.
Did you see that?
Yeah, the F1 movie, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I was unfortunately busy when my friends went. So I just decided to not see it.
You haven't seen it yet?
Nah.
Damn. Yeah, it's so realistic, in fact, you think you were driving the car.
Yeah, for sure. Almost like watching an actual F1 race, which you can do every weekend.
Yeah, 100%. Because, yeah, some guy who was like...
50 years
came
old.
Out of, yeah, 50 years old, comes back into Formula 1, and just turns like a team that's been like right at the back of the field, all like for their entire lifetime, to a suddenly front-running team. You know, that happened.
Hey, Alonso did that. Sort of. 50-year-old man comes to shit Aston Martin, gets 3 back-to-back podiums in his second year. Admittedly,
yes,
he did not do that in one singular year, and they were shit again after these 3 random good results, but... You know.
Yes. Also, objection, Your Honour.
Yeah.
Also, the fact was, he didn't come into, like... He wasn't racing, like... wasn't racing June buggy races. And then, like after, like, 2 days of training, was like, yeah, you know what, F1 sounds good. I want that.
Yeah, the confidence. Sure, let's spread the word even more that you can just hop into an F1 car and drive it. I feel like too many people believe that F1 drivers are real athletes anyways.
Yeah, surely if we put a 50-year-old who the team principal raced with in 1971 in the car, he'll be first after he'll win a race at the end of the season with a car that was like so far at the back at the start. It was like, yeah, and then you had to have obviously.
Isn't Brad Pitt like legitimately 60 years old?
Hold on, I'll ask Alexa. Alexa, how old is Brad Pitt? 61.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, he's fucking hot for a 61-year-old.
That is it. No. Alright, I'm gonna go on a rant now. Literally, the women in front of us, like the old women in front of us in the cinema, walked out saying, "Yeah, I don't even like F1. I just came to see Brad Pitt."
Yeah, based. Just a bunch of
like,
gooners
bruh.
in the F1 movie, man. The gooning grannies.
Honestly.
No, that's kind of based. I can see that. I mean, to be fair, from most women I've heard who watch F1, they just pick their favorite driver based on attraction.
Oh no way! You follow Ferrari and Leclerc? I wonder why that is.
I mean, Charles is. To be fair, there isn't really many ugly F1 drivers. They kind of like. I feel like that's a universal thing that women have as well. But rich people just have this rich people glow, right? They just look better just because they have like a certain aura to them and get like, I mean, probably because they never have to put in hard work, can afford all beauty products and personal trainers and shit, but you know?
Yeah, I
Might
mean,
just be a...
Lance Stroll is an F1 driver still, so...
Yeah, to be fair, he is probably like the richest, but he is definitely not as much affected by this as others are.
Yeah, no, 100% agreed.
Mate, you watch...
Lauda's winning the Inter battle at the minute, by the way. He's almost 1.3 seconds ahead of Seagull and 1.2 ahead of Jimsky.
Jimsky is setting another lap, though.
So Seagull.
MQ just confessed to only watch F1 Academy to goon. Honestly, I did not even know that F1 Academy was still a thing. I thought they cancelled it.
Yeah, the W series used to be called, like, back in 21-22 was cancelled due to lack of funding.
Oh, yeah,
but,
yeah.
They've brought F1 Academy back now, which I don't think anyone knows exists.
Well, wasn't F1 Academy the W series before the W series was a thing? I feel like it was F1 Academy and then it got rebranded to W series and now they turned it back?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's I haven't seen it like anywhere either. Like you try and find, I think it's on Sky, but it's like you don't see it advertised anywhere. Like it used to be when W series was out. I used to see it like it used to be I saw it everywhere. But
to be fair, I think there was a time where you couldn't even watch it. They just showed highlights at some point because they are. Nah, come on, they don't want to sacrifice the runtime of the F1 Sky channel, for example, for it. But yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, it's to get back to the initial point, I do agree. I think F1 Academy drivers do have that rich people glow as well.
Well, yeah.
I mean, every racing driver, honestly, apart from like NASCAR, where they are all like 50 years old and probably raging alcoholics.
Like, apart from in sim racing, when are you gonna see a 300-pound, 5'1" racer getting in the car with like freckles all over their face, like loads of like issues? You're not gonna see that, are you?
Wait, well, 300 pounds is like 150 kg, no? 300 pounds is 150 kg.
Yes.
Okay. I was not entirely sure. Like, I was not sure whether you are not like, whether or not you're describing like a cute person, like, or just something negative, because then you threw freckles in there and it just confused me entirely.
I don't know, but like I don't know how to call someone ugly.
To be fair, like, most racers are small, so I guess like being what What did you say?
Yeah, but
5
yeah, but
feet.
being 5'1", 5'1", 150
Yeah,
kg.
okay. You're
That is
round.
not
You
good.
are round at that point. That is fair enough. But
You are a football. You are not a racing driver.
yeah, fair. Or you are like a football player. I feel like the running backs or whoever, they are like not that big, but they are like so muscular that they weigh the same as a full-grown human being.
Yeah. Wow. That's interesting. Anyway, put myself back in the shoes of qualifying. DJ is 4/10 up after the first sector. He needs 8/10 to catch Marcel Jan and 1.2 seconds to catch the Mofa and Speed Racer. Mofa could be on for his second pole position in 2 weeks, which
It's crazy.
is obscene. Like, I don't think anyone could have predicted that.
Yeah.
But,
Also, a Speed Racer currently holding provisional pole by 5,000 is crazy. Catalina here, taking a lot of dirt on her line here, but is currently sitting P4 at least, which is putting her top of the Challenger tier drivers.
yeah, I mean, she took... Oh, no. She got P2 in Challenger with a 16.4. So she can definitely improve her time, but it's just whether she can get into that spot. That's what I'm going to focus on now is Marcel Jan, someone who really likes to thrive when the front runners are towards the back of the grid, and he is 2/10 up already, just after Sector 1. So he will absolutely be looking to go on a tear and take away pole position from Speed Racer or Mofa here, which I never thought I'd be saying in my life, but Marcian looking to navigate Sector 2 very nicely, which he does. He doesn't invalidate, although it looks really, really close on the offboard. And he's going to get through Sector 2 cleanly, and he's lost time, actually. He's only a 10th up. He needs it all in this Sector 3, or he's only going to be sitting P3. I mean, I say only P3. It's still a very good qualifying. But with Lauda, Seagull, and Jimsky back of the grid, he is going to want to get pole and drive away from Speed Racer and Mofa.
We'll see if he is going to be able to do that. I was about to say, there's still improvement on the line in Sector 3, and he does nail it to gain 4/10 almost there at last sector. So very nicely done by him. Speed Racer here invalidating on his next attempt. I think Bats is on a lap, also invalid. And then Fanta still hasn't set a lap yet.
That is a shame. Why have I been picking Formula Sundays? Has someone left or something? Oh, in general. It's Bats complaining, saying, "Can you join before we start?" Bro, it's not my fault I'm slow.
It kind of is, but...
It kind of is, but, like, I'm not going to just say to my family, yeah, no family, I'm not talking to you. I've got Formula Sundays.
I mean, this is not so much to brag about, but I don't think I've spoken to my family in months.
Weird flex.
Yeah. But at that point, do you reach out? Do you wait for them to reach out? I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Either way, this is not supposed to be a martyr therapy session. We're here to watch Fanta in Sector 3. Yeah. Bro, my little brother is just hitting me with the LMFAO there. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Chat.
He knows. And Fanta puts it straight on pole, actually, at 15.6. Okay. What a time from him as Rice moves up to top of Challenger. It's like with their own category. You've got the elite tier drivers, the Challenger drivers, and those starting at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
All split very nicely.
And then we got you.
No, I'm not racing. Okay?
Okay. My bad.
Don't force me to do how many other laps of Hungary. I was painful enough doing one lap.
Yeah, fair enough. You can just get us some nice POVs of, I don't know, Bottas bowling into turn 1. DJ taking out everybody else for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, Seagull has taken top of the Inter Championship with a 20.0. So it'll be very interesting to see how Lauda responds. He's only a 10th. I cannot believe I'm commentating on an Inter qualifying lap, but yeah.
DJ
Lauda
is
is.
on slicks though.
Oh,
He is gonna get a sizable improvement at least. I'm not sure how far he's going. Yeah, but that's P5 for him. Good 8/10ths of a gain.
Tops the Challenger group. As he takes P5, takes it away from Rice, who is on a lap himself. It's a slow lap, but it's actually an out lap. The second out lap as Catalina starts what looks to be her final lap here, as so does Rice. Both will be looking to get ahead of each other in Challenger. It's like an inter-championship, not intermediates, but an in-Challenger championship. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
so
have like
confusing.
LMP1, LMP2, and then GT cars on this grid here.
Yeah.
It's really just a multi-class race. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just throw every Challenger driver, like Challenger and Elite together, and just have them scored separately.
Wouldn't be, that's actually a brilliant idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, I proposed that last week already, and it was deemed a bad idea.
Why?
I don't know, probably due to some griefing, whatever.
Yeah, isn't like.
Yeah, isn't that the entire fun of it? No,
Isn't that where the content comes in?
Yeah, the content does
Honestly.
come in there, I guess, but
Then only have to race one lap of Hungary, not two.
yeah, that is more the entire point of it.
But also, would that not be kind of fun? Like, you get to keep track of all the different, like,
Well, we're just gonna
categories.
make the surprise race Monaco and do that. I'm sure there's nothing bad happening.
I
Not
thought
like
the
there
surprise race
was.
already was set in stone. It was going to be Monaco.
Was there any griefing involved in the season? I can't remember.
Yeah, Cherry metal chaired Catalina and Rice into a wall in Challenger.
Yeah, but that's not griefing. That's just a normal Sunday.
Lauda griefed Hussein getting a podium in Abu Dhabi.
Okay, yeah, that might be true. I can't remember actual like intentional crash or whatever.
MQ into me, almost in Abu Dhabi.
Catalina invalid again. Now this is gonna suck because she's not getting into the pits and out again. On time.
No, but maybe she can recharge her battery enough.
She doesn't
For a
have
lap, if
the fuel neither though.
She hasn't got the fuel. That is a rip. But Speed Racer is going to be the next elite category driver out on a lap. He's going to look to get a 10th, that should put ahead of Marcian, and a very good improvement. Could take him as far as pole position, although Fanta had a storming banker lap, and will probably look to improve that further here as Speed Racer goes through the first few turns very nicely and gets a small improvement. It's enough to put him ahead of Marceljan currently, and it's purple sector 1, but he has invalidated in turn 4, so that is his lap over. I don't think who's going to tell him he's invalidated, because he is still pushing like he's on a proper lap.
I think he tries to get to the line again in time, probably. Gonna be very tight, but there is 40-ish seconds left, so he might be able to make it.
Yeah.
Marceljan is improving right now. Half a 10th in sector 1. Also a purple sector 1.
Everyone they be handing out purple sector 1s for everyone.
Yeah,
these
no,
days.
but this one actually is.
Chat, is this real?
Yeah, Tool says it's real.
Tool says it's real. Okay, it's real. It might be real.
It might be real this time.
Fanta is the guy on pole position at the minute. I think he might have got a toe down the main straight, and he is a 10th up. So that is looking very nice for him. And Rice and Catalina not able to get to the line. They are both finished currently in 6th and 7th, 2nd and 3rd in the Challenger category. Bats will come into the pits. He doesn't improve as 4th in the Challenger category. As Marceljan with an absolute storming lap gets a 15.5
Fanta cooking.
Pole.
Currently even with Marceljan, has lost some in the middle sector though. Also thank you MQ. And is gonna have to gain a 10th in this last sector then. to get that pole position, which is for sure possible. There's a lot of time to be gained in these turns.
We saw Marceljan do it, so it wouldn't surprise me if Fanta's done it. And Mofa has slid off the track on his final lap, and Fanta does get pole position. But yeah, Mofa's final run comes to an end just before the end of it, and yeah, that will pretty much be it, I think.
DJ is still running, I think. I'm not sure if he's improving, but he is on a hot lap. He's not too far away from P3 here, actually. Let's see. Oh, that's a big improvement, actually, and that is that fabled P3 for the Mercedes driver. And last one on the line. Lauda can't quite catch Seagull here. And it is Mofa over the line, and Speed Racer into the pits, so we're all
DJ could have got pole in Challenger. Disappointing. DJ could have showed up, got pole in Challenger, and kept the championship fight alive. I am beyond sad.
I don't think
brilliant lap, nonetheless.
This is a realistic Challenger fight, honestly. I can't lie. I mean, it's over now either way. Actually, we did not talk about that at all, but congratulations to Nitro. Yeah, we talked about it during the race, but not when it actually was a thing.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah. So, remember, I am pumped with medication, and my head is not heading. Yeah, so, yeah.
If you say so.
In that case, there is no problem at all, I guess.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But yeah, there you go. That is one of the Challenger category drivers that gets in with the elite bunch. So, well, be interesting to see what they can do. And I get grid cam. I forgot. I get grid cam. Let's go.
Yeah, just remember to not ready up, I guess.
Good point. And as it looks, everyone's on mediums. I'm sure that won't be the case come lights out, but
it might
you
be.
never know.
It's usually the majority of the drivers on mediums. It's just giving you the most strategy choices from there on out. So I wouldn't really be surprised much. It was all medium.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can give the weather report from here.
Oh yeah, true.
It's all dry. There's no rain. There's literally. It could not be more further away from rain if we tried.
Fire the weatherman, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No,
There's
I'm lucky. Nothing you can do.
Yeah. Surely it's been 30 seconds right now. Someone's gonna ready up. I'm not gonna be the one to ready up.
Oh no, you just wait until like Seagull or someone does.
Or I might. What are they gonna do? Give me a 5-second penalty?
No, for real. Ban you from casting.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, fair enough. But we didn't think that through.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Banish me from casting for the final race? Oh no, I get my time back.
Damn.
What a
bad
shame.
being out here. Shit. So, I'm sure we should ready up at some point. And now, if nobody has done it yet.
Well, no, it's about to start now.
Okay, cool.
Lauda's on the hards, and so is Speed Racer, and that's literally everyone else on mediums.
Yep. Alpine are cooking. Oh no, Speed Racer did not go Alpine. Yeah, Rice did go Alpine. Okay.
Why is Jibski griefing me? I'm not even driving and Jimski's griefing me. Jimski's trying to crash into me. What the hell? And if he wants to crash into me, I can crash into him. But I'm pretty sure that would make his first challenge a bit more difficult. Bro. God damn it,
Jimsky jump scare. I would report that if I were you.
Oh yeah, report it from the
casting booth. Just report Jimsky. Yeah.
Okay, like, how am I meant to know what this guy's doing?
You don't, that's the fun part. I'm gonna brake check after the turn. Oh, he's not.
Yeah, probably. No,
actually catching. Or that's what he wants you to think. And he just parks the car on the apex.
Okay, good thing is he has caught up, so I have to be careful for brake checking again.
So the strat is either or
Yes.
A very informative game.
Right. God damn it. Jimsky jump scare. Maybe it's his evil twin, Jim
Yeah.
Snowboard, in control.
That's, yeah, 100%. Good old Jim Snowboard out there. Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, but you forget the cart's ghost. Okay, Jimsky would like the... Oh, and he got reset!
Damn.
What?
What a parking job.
Brilliant. Oh, well,
Two stop
good luck.
should be
Hope you have some
faster.
bowling.
Okay, Yandeman is cooking in the chat. We're having lights. And they're out after a long time, honestly. But it looks like Fanta did get a decent getaway. DJ is also on a really nice start, but can't really make any move happen here. Around the outside comes Speed Racer. He might make it stick, honestly. It's a very close one there. Still by side. Going into turn 3 now. And there we are. DJ lost a lot of positions here by getting passed by Speed Racer there. And there is a little bit of a...
Too wide.
Yeah, yeah. They did decide on who gets going through the turn first privileges, though, in time.
Yeah, oh my god, this is content.
Jimsky and Bats, side by side. Oh, but a very clean start, honestly, given that there were all sorts of position changes around there. I guess DJ's got to be the big loser of the start. I lost 8 positions there.
Yeah, my man was in P3.
Yeah, got pushed a little bit wide by Speed Racer.
Yeah, finally, my driving in Hungary is done.
Yeah. Self-induced pain for a singular lap. Marcian looked like he wasn't gonna make a move on Fanta there briefly. Was not quite in range though. Oh my god, Kingsman retired in the pits.
No flipping way.
He's fed up with this track already. What an absolute disaster.
I drove 2 laps and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go cast with Doom.
Yeah, good choice, honestly.
Yeah, but Seagull's already in P5, by the way. Like,
yeah, Seagull is... someone check his PC.
Yeah, this guy is cheating.
Yeah.
He's already, like, almost all over the back of Mofa as well. And Fanta hasn't really, like, cleared the gap he wants to out front. He'd have wanted that to have been at least a second, so he could just not hold on to Marcelyan and Speed Racer. Because Speed Racer, as long as he can stay in this train, will benefit, and Catalina has got herself now at the back of the grid.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It did look like she got kind of crashed out there, but I just came a little bit too late to witness that.
Yep, and
Seagull is gonna make a move potentially here though. Nope, he does not seem to have the top speed. And everybody...
move on Rice.
Oh yeah. Everybody has DRS there also, so Rice is the easiest target here, being the only one without DRS.
Yeah,
Lauda is still kind of stuck there, no?
Yeah, he's still stuck behind Bats, and DJ's even catching those two. Although Lauda is looking for a move potentially on Bats now, but does refrain from it. These two have had their history in the past, shall we say. So I'm sure Lauda is not best pleased that he hasn't been able to clear the McLaren yet.
To be fair, however, moving into turn 7 is lunatic.
Oh, it is, yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. No, I was just saying he would have wanted to clear him probably lap 1 or 2, along with the other Challenger drivers, so you can sort of stick behind Jimsky and Seagull. Maybe not like right on the back of them, but at least be like near them. As Jimsky might get into the DRS here, and it'll be so big for him if he can, especially if Seagull's going to make a move on Mofa, which actually might not happen because he has dropped back a little bit, but looked almost likely since the start.
Oh, DRS for Jimsky. More importantly, so DRS for Bats. So actually, I don't think it's gonna matter. Lauda's gonna make the move either way, and is now gonna have to get past his teammate. I think Bats, yeah, should be pretty much cleared here. So no chance of him move back into turn 3. He got very close to Mofa, but not quite in position to go past yet neither.
Maybe a dive bomb? But he doesn't get the exit he would want.
Seagull is probably the driver with the least penalty per race, except maybe Fabian. I don't think we're gonna see much dive bombs from him.
Fabian penalty? I see those all the time. 10-second penalty, 10-second penalty.
No, I mean like a reffing penalty. Maybe it's just rigged because he is on the ref team. But Fabian is as well. Well, holy shit. Am I onto something? So,
somehow Lewis Hamilton's handed a 5-place grid penalty for Monza.
What? Why? Did he wear the plank too much while sliding through that wall?
I was about to say, what for? Hold on, I'm going to read up on it. Yeah, Seagull's gonna get the move done, but Jimsky's looking for a move. They're 3 wide in turn 1.
Wow, Mika Häkkinen our move on Seagull Schumacher there. Holy shit.
Yellow flag infringement.
Truly making his Finnish ancestors proud.
Yeah. Caution sector 1.
Yeah.
Speed Racer's fun.
Yeah, Speed Racer has lost a bunch of positions, so it must have been in.
Oh. He goes. There he goes. Yeah, Jimsky and Seagull now up to 3rd and 4th, and only 3 seconds behind Marceljan and Fanta, the leading duo, who will want to keep them at bay. And Lauda now let pass by Mofa.
Honestly, it kind of looked like Mofa fucked his chicane.
He probably let him by. Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah, to be fair,
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure Bats would have done the same for Seagull and Jimsky.
Well, that's illegal though. I mean, for the, I don't know.
But
it looked like he just fucked his chicane.
Like,
I'm gonna stick with that narrative.
That's the whole thing. It's like, yeah, that you've got suspicion they've probably done it, but good luck proving it.
Nah, there's more obvious overtakes, I guess. Oh, Marceljan into P1. Marceljan and Fanta working together, confirmed.
Ban them from the server permanently. But yeah,
Mofa and Rice.
Going backwards now. Maybe not.
Oh, Rice not quite. Oh, and there is this picture perfect copy of the incident between Nitro and Bats and Challenger. Though I will say it did look like Rice had a little bit more of his car alongside there, and was deserving.
Catalina sends it side by side, and not somewhere you really want to send it side by side, Catalina.
Oh yeah, that is turn 7. Yeah,
she takes a wheel and a spin at the same time from Rice, and that splits up the challenger category. When DJ now leads the challenger category, as he's all over the back of Mofa, so he'll want to look to make a move potentially on one of those. What?
No, nothing.
I'm casting as like we're going to do next season when there's 2 categories.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, when I'm racing, I'm getting you prepared.
Yeah, what category are you in?
Challenger. No, no. I can't start. I can't feed Seagull's copium. I'll be in the elite category.
Yeah, for sure. You're also lifetime banned from Challenger. You must have forgotten.
Exactly. I did forget. Seagull reminds me every season as into McLaren and Mercedes moves here. DJ gets the move done, and Catalina retires in the pits.
Yeah.
I kind of forced her to race elite.
Yeah.
Had enough.
Yeah, it's fair enough. To be fair. Well, she did bump up the numbers for a while. I think, like, I can understand you wanting to retire at the point where you get crushed out multiple times and are just behind. What about Nitro to Elite and Kingsman to Challenger? No, you did not listen.
Yes,
Kingsman
yes.
is a lifetime banned.
No, if that's Yanuman, yes.
No, it was
Absolutely.
Speedy saying that.
Speedy, yes!
Yeah, I don't think you would have been against that, whoever said it.
No, I wanted to celebrate whoever said it, regardless.
Fair enough.
Like, everyone in Ascension needs to be moved, apart from Yanuman, needs to be moved to Challenger. Ascension on top.
Oh, he's saying Kingsman doesn't have a life, so the ban doesn't count.
Yo,
ouch.
That's wild.
Yeah, Yanuman's calling racism on your claim. If there is Challenger, Cherry is the only enlightened human in the chat. You people really believe there is gonna be Challenger with 18 active drivers overall?
No, Cherry. But we're splitting into 2 categories next season. 1 big race, 2 categories.
Oh lord.
We're gonna make an elite category and a challenger category. And if the challenger category gets in the way of the elite category, or vice versa, so be it. You know?
Yeah.
That's confirmed. I'm actually in the staff server, the Sundays esports staff server. I know
you
that.
totally have access to the Formula Sundays category in there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, even Doom has approved. So it's happening.
So anything P10 and below is Chelly. Honestly, having like 2 different sets of scores would be interesting as well, so that you have like an A score and a B score. And it's kind of like in the Olympics where they count like the medals, and whoever wins is like the one who has the most gold medals, and if it's a tie it's like the silver medals. And that would be like scoring P1 until P10, and the other one would be like scoring P10 onwards. I don't know. Yeah, that's basically the LMP class thing you talked about earlier. Yeah, man. I don't think we're cooking here, but I don't know, man. It's a Hungary race. You gotta talk about something. Also, how's Cologne doing, little bro? Update me. Is it despair?
Wait, you could have just asked me to check.
No, but he is watching the game anyways, so.
No, but like, I have a phone.
Oh yeah, fair. So do I. Wait, cooking? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't need to know more, honestly. I'm just gonna watch this later on. Cooking is enough for me. It's a must-win for us today.
I searched up Cologne, and the first thing that comes up is Cologne handball.
What? Handball? I've not even heard of a Cologne handball team. They are not doing well, surely.
Oh wait, is it Cologne as in FC, like K-O-L-N?
Yeah.
Well, Yanuman needs to get in there and race then.
Oh wait, they are up 3-0. Holy shit. Oh well, a little bit too late, unfortunately.
Well, it was, interesting. Yeah, they
volleyball, bigger handball. We already talked about this. I feel like handball is such a niche-ass sport. Everybody who I know who plays handball because their dad played handball. Like, there is nobody playing handball because they are, like, looking for a sport and decide, yeah, handball is cool.
How many more times do you say handball?
As many more times as is necessary, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But then again, there's just fake sports out there. Like, who the fuck plays cricket?
Hey, yo! What do you mean?
Yeah, just like some tea-drinking wankers, I think. And,
well,
those previously oppressed by tea-drinking wankers.
That's because I missed one of the casts one weekend to watch cricket. Doom thought of that as the first sport, and was like, "Yeah, nah, this guy is not it." But some people do. Phantom Minion picks up a 3-second time penalty. But anyway, back to niche sports. Water polo. Like, who's saying, "Yeah, I'm a professional water polo player"?
Yeah, okay, but water polo is not big. Right?
Yeah, neither's,
like cricket is. Yeah, handball is not big neither. I'm not saying handball is cooking. I'm saying handball is fucking cooked. Like, nobody wants to play handball unless their dad just beats them up until they play.
I'm saying no one plays water polo unless they were like drowning people.
Yeah, I don't know who, like, I feel like you gotta be rich to play water polo. That sounds like a rich people sport.
When you go to the all-inclusive villa abroad and they don't have water polo.
Aunt's gonna be mad. Wait, what? We have an aunt who plays water polo?
No, Doom. You've already said you cut ties with families, so like, what's going on?
Okay, no, yeah, aunt says no. Wait, we have an aunt who plays handball?
Or volleyball?
No, I don't think either, honestly. Regarding handball.
You think Lil Bro is gonna be like?
Nah, Lil Bro's cooked.
Lil Bro is cooked.
Tennis players, am I right?
Family. That's a rich person sport.
Yeah, that is, actually. It's kind of crazy that both my brothers played tennis for a while.
Did they?
Yeah, I think one is still going, but Lil Bro here was a table tennis and football main.
Well, table tennis is just
Oh,
like
she's
actually...
cooking for the handballers. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we have an aunt that is cooking for the, I think, like, they even were the champions, the German champions, a bunch of times in the last few years, and she's like their cook.
Maybe you should get lessons if you ever get back in contact.
Table tennis players assemble. Honestly, I played table tennis again after, like, years recently, and I was so fucking cooked. I did play, well, I never played it professionally, really. I did take, like, actual training for, like, 2 or 3 years and played for fun, I guess, for about 8 or so. But, yeah, holy shit, I'm so cooked in table tennis.
The only time I play table tennis is when I'm on holiday. That is literally it.
Yeah, because there's nothing else to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or pool.
Wait, what did happen to Fanta, by the way? Why is everybody 12 seconds behind Marcian and Lauda? Did I miss something in the last 15 minutes?
You missed pit stop.
Okay.
Brilliant. This is average Marto and Kingsman like talking about random stuff moment.
Yep, probably. To be fair, random stuff is fun to talk about.
Yeah, it is. Marcian might be going. I was thinking all the other drivers going for a 1-stop. Marcian might be going for going for 2-stop. Marcian might be going for a 1-stop.
Oh, also, like, table tennis might get uncooked slowly but steadily. I think there was recently a Swedish player winning a Grand Slam tournament, which is like the first time in 5 years a non-Chinese player has won any major event.
I was about to say, aren't like the Chinese like on a lock on that? A bit like most mobile game esports, aren't they like on lock with that? Like no one could even get close.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily compare like table tennis with mobile game esport, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Bro, have you seen the well, actually, wait, you probably haven't. Have you seen the Clash of Clans esports scene?
No. Why would I?
Yeah,
isn't it just straight up a pay-to-win game? Why is there even like? Why would there be esports?
All mobile games are pay-to-win games, Doom. What do you mean?
Nah, Duolingo isn't. Oh yeah, actually, it kind of is.
Bro, forgot about Duolingo Premium.
Well, yeah, which I'm using Japanese for a year now, and I still know jack shit because I'm doing my 1 lesson per day, because I can't be asked really. The only only reason why I didn't stop yet is because I don't want to let the flame die. With my boy Speedy here in the chat. We have a friend streak going. Uma Musume isn't. Yeah, Uma Musume kind of is as well, but you can grind your way up to a pretty decent state in there as well. What the fuck is Anki? So much better for Japanese. Oh, is that another app? You switch language, but honestly, like, To be fair, learning Japanese is incredibly tilting because the entire sentence structure is like reversed to what a normal sentence looks like for us. So it's like you kind of gotta like rebuild every single sentence in your head first before you can get to translating. But then again,
if you just hear Doom raging at something and slam something against the wall, it's not because he's just lost on a video game. It's because he's learning Japanese on Duolingo.
wait, actually, let me see. Did I do my daily lesson already? Seems like I did.
Woohoo! Congrats. What have you won?
Nothing. Just that my family is not gonna get killed by the Duolingo owl. But then again, how would I confirm or deny that, so...
If Lil Bro Yan stops talking in chat, we'll know.
Yeah, for real.
Yanaman goes invisible.
Nah, if Yanaman's only going like violent if Cologne actually throw this. Then we're gonna be on suicide watch tonight. In addition to the Ferrari fans suicide watch.
Surely they don't throw this.
Someone's knocking at the door. Wait, are you at home or are you back at campus?
Oh no, it's the Duolingo bird.
Yeah, fuck. No, I did my lessons though.
Oh, Seagull almost died, by the way.
Oh, interesting. He did.
Seagull bottle. He's at campus, also, Lil Bro Yan.
Well, I completely missed that Jimsky is now in P2 as well.
Well, yeah, the Marcel Yan pit, and so did Lauda.
Ah, interesting. Seems to have been worth it though, as Fanta is a bleeding time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I should try to be healthy on casts for once. Can't talk about random shit anymore and just pay attention to what happens on screen at the same time.
I get how that feels. But I mean, pretty much nothing has happened since we've been talking about it anyway. Nothing of note, at least, apart from Seagull almost crashing.
Yeah, strategy is going to be like an interesting thing, because I can imagine that we may have one stoppers and two stoppers going, or that some of the two stoppers have gotten their stop in a little bit earlier than maybe planned.
But yeah, Rice seems to be the only person potentially on a one-stop strategy. It's still on
what's with
medium
bats?
tires from the start. I don't know. What is with bats?
Oh, I'm asking you. Oh, that's the wrong one.
What? Why are you asking me?
Oh no, Bat's pitted for another set of mediums, actually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You think I'm watching what's going on as well?
Oh, I thought so. This is why I have you here, so we have at least half a brain working.
Oh, come on, Doom. You should know that I do not have a working brain.
Yeah, that's why I said half.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then surely I only bring a quarter. If you're bringing nothing and I'm bringing a quarter or half, surely I'm only bringing a quarter to like the whole table.
That's good enough. I've heard German Sky commentary with less brain. I gotta get the weekly Ralf Schumacher roast in there. Cause fuck that guy, honestly.
Fair enough.
Oh no, like, I don't know. I don't know how he is still allowed in the commentary booth. Like, whenever they get another driver, they do it infinitely better than him. And he has, like, clear favorites. My brother will glaze Antonelli, whatever Lil Bro does. And is just shitting on some other drivers, like, seemingly at random. Where I'm just like, okay, bro? Like, cool? Just like neutral commentary, please. Like, I guess your nephew is no longer in F1. Where's the favoritism coming in from now? Like, huh?
Could be worse. You could have Paul de Resta in the booth.
Yeah, I've only heard he's a cunt. I've never really witnessed any Paul de Resta commentary.
Yeah, you've summed that up brilliantly.
To be fair,
by the way, Jimsky's taken P1.
You guys have taken Nico Rosberg from us, which is also a great relief.
Yeah, although he has started to curse drivers, which is
oh, that's great.
But maybe he took a secret photo in Lando's garage this weekend that we didn't know about.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I was I was aware of that he was posting selfies, and then whoever he posted a selfie with was like crashing out.
Yeah.
Is he still telling how he beats Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery?
Of course.
My God.
Of course, it wouldn't be Nico Rosberg without telling everyone.
Honestly, like, he is annoying, but he's kind of funny as well. I can low-key respect Nico Rosberg, I guess.
Oh no, why is Fabian talking in German? I don't understand that.
Oh, there is a... do you have, like, WeBuyYourCar.com?
We buy any car, yeah.
Yeah. And Ralf Schumacher is the advertisement person for the German WeBuyYourCar.com.
Oh, no.
And like what Fabian said is what he says in the ad, which is basically, do you want to know how much your car's worth? And
that's what they literally say in our advert as well.
yeah, like I've seen different like different countries' iterations of the ad, and like they are the exact same. Even the NPC is like the exact same, but just the person who's doing the advertisement, it differs from country to country to be like a famous guy from the respective country. Basically though, because this shit is getting spammed so much everywhere, it's gotten heavily memed by now. To the point where like people were posting videos with like unknown number, and like the people who are like playing their parts there are like visibly in distress for their kidnapped daughter, and then it's just AI Ralf Schumacher asking, do you know how much your daughter is worth? And shit like that.
That's brilliant. Wow. Meanwhile, all that's going on, Lauda and Jimsky have just gone side by side through pretty much all of Sector 1, ending with Lauda making a move there, so his new hard tyres really paying off, although he is forced to pit one more time, because it's his second stint on the hard compound tyre.
I do think most of the drivers need to pit still. So.
Yeah, they could, or if Jimsky, Fanta, or Marciano are feeling bold, they could just go to the end.
Jimsky's hard on 40%. I think go in another 40%, because I do think he must have pitted later than lap 5, no? Like, I don't think they're making it to the end, honestly.
What about Marciano?
I don't see them. Only see Jimsky and Bats. Bats has fresh hearts, so they are not really saying anything.
Saj, where's Marciano Cam when you want it?
Bats and Speed Racer. Also having some history together, if I remember correctly.
Who doesn't have history with Speed Racer, am I right?
Honestly, I was about to say the opposite. Who doesn't have history with Bats, but...
Oh, yeah.
Like, those are the CEOs of having history, man.
So you can literally say the same for both. They fight everyone, Speed Racer and Bats.
To be fair,
sure
it's like a recency bias and stuff as well. Like, Speed Racer really did it only once, and I think like Bats just reports more than other people do, so you get the impression that he is into more beef, but he's actually like in a similar amount of beef to everybody else.
No, I've collided with Speed Racer at least 3 times this season. Just myself. So, I mean, but let's ignore that. He's reformed, as we've mentioned 100 of times. Bats, however, looks to almost stick a wheel down the inside, doesn't find it, and runs himself off the road. In the meantime, Mofa picks up his first 3-second penalty. Fanta's on 6, Speed Racer's on 6. So Fanta will probably lose a lot of positions towards the end, as he does come into the box now.
He did almost spin in the pit entry. But he just about managed to get in the pits nice and cleanly. I think this is about the pit window that everybody wants for fresh hearts, though.
Marcel Jan to the end. Marcel Jan one stop. Marcel Jan win.
Wait,
Sorry,
wait.
I'm just like.
Marcian, Fanta's pitting. Oh no, he's going out. Okay. The pit timing looks very weird to me because it says 8-second pit stop, and I thought he was going for a front wing, but I don't think he actually was.
No, I don't think he needed to go for a front wing, to be honest. So that should be good. But I'm pretty sure everyone will pit again, apart from obviously now Fanta, Seagull, Rice might try and go to the end. And I'm really hoping, just for content's sake, that Marcel Jan wins. Janeman said Lauda gonna win. No, Janeman, stop your hoping, bro. Look, I'm not calling you little bro.
He's the Chick Hicks of Formula Sundays. Let's be real.
Yeah, Janeman turned to the dark side.
Yeah, bro.
I've seen that man disappear.
Bro's about to convert to Islam.
Yeah, definitely did.
Last stint is gonna be crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm curious to see Lauda cooking. Honestly, I am a little bit of a Lauda enjoyer. My brain.
Bro sneezed and said, my brain.
No, like I've been having like heavy fever and heavy headaches, so whenever I sneeze, it kinda is really painful.
Oh.
And I've been sneezing a lot. Either way, I was somewhere, but I feel like my brain just factory reset when I sneezed. So I think I was saying Lauda copium good. Let's see what he can cook.
Add that to the Marto moments.
Yeah, if you sneeze and fart at the same time, your body takes a screenshot.
You know, I have heard that quote before. Although I tried it once and it didn't happen, so
unlucky.
I was a bit disappointed.
Yeah, off with the timing maybe. It's hard to do both.
Yeah, maybe I was. I didn't really think that through.
So either way, Jimsky and Fanta are super close together still. This is net lead they are fighting for here. Mofa is currently in the way, but I think it's going to be dispatched easily by Fanta by the end of this straight. Actually, his exit was kind of shit. So it may be...
Oh my god.
I'm going off-road here. Jimsky's on the inside. Knock knock.
Mofa just does not want to get collided into right now.
Yeah, Jimsky's doing the same move he did on Seagull here, actually. Doing it on the Williams twice. And he's now back into the lead. And it is... Oh yeah, it is actually a net lead as well. Jimsky has 3 seconds of time penalty and Fanta has 6.
Yeah, okay. Question.
Yeah.
Are we still hoping for the Marcel Jan 1 stop? Because if so, does that mean Marcel Jan is still in the net lead?
I'm not sure, actually. I feel like Lauda is going a suspiciously long time now to go for another pit stop. I feel like these guys are getting undercut so hard.
Yeah, Lauda's done double hard. He has to pit again, regardless.
Oh, okay.
So he'll have to go into the medium, and he's trying to make that medium stint, I think, as short as possible. And try and clear the midfield if he can, because he doesn't want to come out behind Mofa or too badly behind Seagull or Fanta. As much as he would, like, I'm sure, go through them very quickly. When did Marcel Jan pit? Lap 14.
Yes, same lap as Lauda, so both of them on the same tyre. Over on the oldest tyres here, really. Probably not gonna be too great anymore at this point. 16 lap old
Surely
cars.
Mofa pits. Surely Mofa.
Yeah,
pits
I
again.
think he needs to. I don't think you can go for like if he pitted a couple of laps later, maybe. But from here on out,
tyre wear?
I don't see his tyre wear, unfortunately.
Bro, this tool really is scamming you, huh?
Yeah, well, it requires the each racer to have public telemetry on in the settings in the game. So
right.
I can only see the stats on Tireware for the drivers who have this enabled, and for this it's only Bats and Jimsky.
Oh wow. That's very interesting. But yeah, I assume Marcian will go to the end. But I don't see. I don't know when Lauda's going to play. I think that's the interesting bit, because all this time, Jimsky and Fanta will be gaining time towards the pair of them. So if I was Lauda, I'd be pitting sooner rather than later, but it just depends how confident he is on getting those medium tyres to the end.
More for pitting. Was overdue, I think. He's probably going to be able to go on the mediums now.
Yeah.
No, Fanta must have gotten a front wing. For Mofa, the time shows normal. For Mofa, it shows 2 seconds in the pit stop. For Fanta, it showed 8.
Right, hold on. Let's go to race director and have a look. Which pit stop?
The last one he did.
No, Fanta had a 2-second stop.
Okay. Well, okay.
The only person this race to have a 7-second stop was Speed Racer lap 5 and Seagull lap 19.
Okay. Oh, well, that would explain why Seagull is so far behind as well. Okay, Lauda into the pits, cooking. DJ is also on mediums, so I'm not sure when that happened. Mofa did go for another set of hards.
Yeah, which makes sense. But yeah, where's Lauda going to come out now? That's the big one.
He should be coming out behind these two for sure, but it's actually way closer than I imagined.
Can he get ahead of Fanta?
I
Maybe?
mean,
Yeah,
it's
he
cold
does.
tires. Okay, honestly, huge W from the gambling. Like, never stop gambling, kids.
Oh my... what the... Okay.
Fanta having a friendly suggestion to take the position of Lauda.
Interesting. Oh, are they going to go side by side? Lauda,
No,
think of your winning chances. No, Lauda's the way ahead. So Lauda's just got the speed there. Brilliant fight back from him. Very interesting move from Fanta, though.
Yeah, but well managed to not crash out there, I guess. Honestly,
Very well managed.
This is winding up to be a all this for a Seagull win moment. Because all of these guys have time penalties, and Seagull is just about 3 seconds behind.
Marcian, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely coping for a Marcian win. Like, my guy is not going to pit again, go to the end and win the race.
Last laps. So Marcian's last lap was a 1:24, and Jimsky's last lap was a 1:18.8. There's 2.5 seconds. It's gonna be. I don't think
he's got no penalties, so
it might be just barely enough, honestly. And if these guys are starting to fight,
Lauda should clear Jimsky.
Yeah, or they do this.
Oh.
This is easy W for Marcian here.
Wow. Wow, they do.
Oh, they're doing it again. Come on, Seagull, go around the turn so we can see them kill each other. I feel like Lauda may have pushed Jimsky off track there a little bit. They are just taking out Lauda. Yeah, the haters.
Yeah. I didn't see the move. What were your thoughts on it? But Bats has spun again, by the way, in Sector 3. I think a fresh set of tyres is needed for him as he gets lapped by Marcian. So that's big for him. But yeah, as you mentioned before, this is all just benefits Marcian at the end of the day if he is pushing those hard compound tyres to the end. Because that gap has now gone to 13 seconds, and Fanta is actually the driver in P2, which I'm sure Lauda will clear them again. But it's a huge ask for Lauda to make up 12 seconds in 6 laps.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. And look at this. Even with that crash, they barely lost a second on Marcian.
Around the outside? Go on. He's keeping his nose in there. He's got DRS, and the ERS is deployed. I have a feeling Fanta will want to hang it around the outside. No, he doesn't. He concedes the place this time. Nice move from Lauda, but he's got to hunt Marcian. He has to gain... Let's see how much time.
12 and a half seconds.
Plus 3 seconds for his time penalty.
Oh yeah, true.
He's got to gain 15.5 seconds and pass Marcel Jan in 6 laps. It's very possible, but can he do it?
Let's see. Like, this should be the first lap where he is fully unleashed then. Maybe this the lap after, but I don't think the overtake here did not cost him too much time, and he's flying away from Fanta. So we're about to see the actual raw pace of the Alpine against Marcelian. Marcelian is consistently lapping around 21. Last one was a 121 flat, this one is a 128. Let's see. I mean, Lauda is just clear of Jimsky and Fanta at this point. Lauda also set fastest lap, so 118, 2.8 seconds quicker. So he's gonna be in striking distance in 4 laps pretty much, and then he needs another 3 seconds to get past by the virtue of time penalties. It's gonna be really come down to the edge in the end.
Gap's at 9 seconds now, and no traffic in his way at all. So it's 3 seconds from the lap previously. So as it stands, he will get past him. But the big thing is, you've got to get past Marcel Jan. And Marcel Jan will fight for his life as long as he can keep that. He's got the battery at 30%. He'll be looking to recharge that as Lauda spends all of his just to catch up. And remember, as time goes on, Lauda's tyres will just keep wearing up. So as time goes, he needs Marcel Jan to drop a bit more. But I think a move will get done. But I think the big question for him is whether he can push forward to 3 seconds clear.
Another 120.8 by Marcel Jan. And Lauda coming over the line now. New fastest lap. Another 118 flat for him. He's going quicker by 100th. Hunter gets his 9th second of time penalties here. So he is much rather to worry about DJ at this point, because he's very clearly gonna get overtaken by Seagull. Also dropping down massively against Jimsky.
Yeah, that time round, if I look at my lap, I use my lap as turn 7. It was 2 seconds the gain this time. So Marcel Jan managing those 17 lap old hards very nicely at the moment. But still a long way to go, and I feel like every lap will just get longer with time, and that's a McLaren spun round of Bats again. He is just absolutely not having a good race. He's been lapped multiple times, and it's DJ coming round next. So it's just getting worse and worse for him.
Yeah, Fabian saying if you're lapped, you're so doomed. I think should be illegal. I think your car should just explode when you're getting lapped. That would like remove all of the problems.
Fabian's car explodes lap 4.
Yeah, you just like it's getting a little bit of death race flair in there. Actually, yeah, Formula 1 should be more like Mario Kart, right? Some traps, maybe throw some banana peels here and there. It would make it more fun for sure. Bernie was right when he said we should install sprinklers on F1 tracks.
Yeah.
Lauda's still flying, by the way. It was at 18.9 now, so 9/10 slower than his previous laps. But it's still a 2-second gain on Marcel Jan.
Yeah, and that gap's only down at 5 seconds now. And he is pushing as hard as he possibly can. He can probably see Marcel Jan. When they get round to the straight, it'll be 2 or 3 laps left. I cannot count for the life of me. But yeah, Seagull's got past Fanta now, obviously with the time penalties. Fanta's race is just with DJ at this point, and I'm sure he'll be more than happy to deal with that, as Seagull looks to try and push towards Jimsky and get that podium spot off of him.
It looks like the Lauda gains are diminishing further and further. 21 flat for Marcel Jan here, and a 19 flat for Lauda, so it's still a 2-second gain for Lauda. But it's not a 2.8 second gain anymore. And this is gonna make it a little bit more tight, because these 2 seconds he's probably gonna close up to DRS range mid next lap. So that means he only really has lap 35 to get by and gain 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, it's not the gap that's Lauda's biggest enemy, it's more how many laps are left. He has to literally push everything, and I won't be surprised to see a Lauda mistake, and that's nothing off of his own back. That's just more, he'll be pushing so hard, taking so many risks, that he's more likely to make a mistake. But you can see Marceljan just in front of him now, as there will be 2 laps to go as Marceljan crosses the finish line. The sooner Lauda gets DRS, the better. But there'll be one straight, I believe, in this race that Lauda will get DRS, and that will be the straight on the final lap as Marceljan rounds us to start lap 34. And man, as much as they didn't lose much time over that contact, Lauda will be sat thinking after the race, without that contact, he could probably have a race win.
Yeah, he would have been 7 tenths faster here, so he would be in DRS range this lap already, which could have handed him a potential move already. So, yeah, now he has to wait until the end of the lap to make a proper move, and 1 lap is just, with the current times these guys are driving, not going to be enough to net him a 3-second lead. Last lap was a 2.1 second difference, and
yeah, he's gaining all the time though. Bats has pit for soft tires, so he's going to look to bring a fastest lap to the table. But what's the battery looking like? 50% for Lauda, and it's 30% for Marceljan. So Lauda will get a nice easy overtake, I imagine, on the straight here. But Marceljan's only goal has to be, do not let him be 3 seconds a lap quicker than this lap quicker than you, because the pass is inevitable. Marceljan needs to make it as difficult as possible, but then also keep the pace for the rest of that. Or is he going to get a move here? He does dart to the inside. He's going to keep it so he gets DRS on the second detection point. And now it's race against time for Lauda. Can Marceljan stick it round? No, he can't. He has to stay 3 seconds to Lauda now, as Lauda will drive away. Has to use all his ERS, everything he's got in the tank to get this done. It's 8 tenths, 9 tenths a second leaving Sector 1. This is more than possible here, as Lauda just got to avoid potentially getting another penalty. Sector 2 is where he will see the most time gain. It's a 1.3 seconds, dripping down to still 1.3 going through Sector 2 here. I just don't think it's enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tight. He is probably gonna go within the 2.5 second margins. But, yeah, definitely not enough for a race win here.
Yeah, no, but Lauda needs to gain 1.3 seconds, Sector 3, and that's not happening. Bats has retired on the final corner. This could cause some catastrophe, as Lauda avoids it properly. Marceljan, oh no.
Well, Marceljan died. Well, I mean, if that's the way Lauda gets his first race win, I guess it is what it is. What the hell happened here? What? That's kind of fucked up.
The back markers just ruined the race.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
No, Mikey, this is so not right.
Marceljan did such a good job getting those tyres 21 laps. And that's what ends it. Oh my god.
Yep.
Wow. So it's the Lauda first race win.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
But, wow. That's not how it should have ended.
Also fastest lap for him. Eagle in P2, there's only 400 behind him. I mean, of course it doesn't matter, but yeah, okay. What a cooked strategy. And yeah, nicely placed that car on the apex to kill your main contender.
Wow.
Well, Marcian
That's-
apparently washed from his title as King of Dodges. That's really unfortunate. I mean, congrats to Lauda either way. It was like a very entertaining and nicely driven race by him to end up where he ultimately is. But yeah, that for sure looked quite pain for Marcellian there, losing everything in the last turn. I mean, yeah, it's Lauda, Seagull, Fanta, Williams cooking great time here on the podium. Jimsky recovering to 4th. A good result for DJ here in 5th, and then Mofa and the other Mercedes. Bryce and the Alpine on 7th, and then we have Speed Racer and Marcellian as the last finishes. Butts, I think, will actually get the point because he did drive 90% of the distance for 10th. And then Catalina and Kingsman, what the hell, in the DNFs, of course.
I didn't DNF. I just had to sort stuff out.
Yeah, sure.
SMH. Ugh.
Aye. Oh well, we're gonna deal with that in the reports channel most likely. From the two of us, thank you all for being here, and hope to see you again next week on the final race of the season, being the surprise race, of course. Yeah, till then, good night.
Goodbye.
And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.